Hi guys, welcome back to Simply Haven Farm. In today's video, we are going to show you how we set up our very first meat chicken and turkey brooder. And at the end of this video, you'll get to see us releasing our sweet baby chicks into their new home.
Today we're going to go over our chicken and turkey brooder. We separate them out for the first couple weeks to let them get used to each other's scent and sound without, with less likelihood of them attacking each other or fighting. But this is our chicken side. We're trying out a new heater this year, or I guess this batch of chickens. This was a producer's pride. It's a lot bigger than the other ones, and we're doing 50 chickens this time, so the size is going to be beneficial rather than having two different ones. And then we have our two waterers set up there, and we actually don't have our feeder just yet, but we got to pick one. Our little feeder that we had last year, we actually put in with the turkeys. We don't love the design with all these holes.
It's a pain in the butt to get it open and shut, and then the birds step on here and poop, so I feel like we wasted so much feed using this. Yeah. But we also want to be wise with what we have, so we're going to try it out with the turkeys this year.
And I think we're going to go with the ones that have the handle spins, so the chickens can't get on top, and then you're going to get less poop and everything in your feed, so you'll waste less. But we had leftover wood chips from last year when we raised our egg layers, and
so these are going to be our meat chickens.
Yeah, so we're doing meat chickens and then meat turkeys. Our turkeys, we're actually going to save most of them, and they'll be a breeding stock, and we'll eventually start selling turkey. But we have leftover wood chips from last year.
Okay, so this is our turkey setup to keep them separated from the meat chickens. This is our heating pad. Basically an alternative for a heat lamp. So we don't want to have any heat lamps here because we don't want to start any fires or anything like that. This is really great because it grows with them. You can raise it up or lower it down, and they just fit under here really nicely. The only con to this versus the light is they do get up here and poop on this a lot, so you have to be on top of cleaning that when they're older. And that's just speaking from chickens. I'm not sure. This is our first time doing turkey, so we'll see how that goes. And then we just have our feeder over here. And then if you look in with our laying chickens right now, we're actually going to use that water over there. We're just going to throw that in with the turkeys for now. And then when they get bigger, what did you say, about 2 weeks?
A week to 2 weeks, we'll put them in with the meat chickens. So this is our setup, and we will keep you updated on how it works. We have the brooder under our lean-to roof on the shed, and what we plan on doing is taking one of our bigger tarps and clamping it to our post, from that post all the way around to the other corner of the shed to protect it from any rain, or if there's hawks out. We see a lot of hawks out here to prevent as many chicks as possible from dying. And then we can always, if it's a nice sunny day, we can unclamp it. We're gonna use these clamps that I have for work. And we can always unclamp it and then reclamp it onto the post over here to open it up so the chicks can get some sun during the day. So last year, all our chickens were raised in this trough, and every day we would take it out from under the lean-to and just take it out into the sun out here. But with 50 chicks and 10 turkeys in this bigger trough, we don't really want to move it, so we're just going to untarp it, and I think they'll get enough sun. But as you can kind of see, we have a theme here at Haven Farms. We try to use things that we have for different purposes, so like the tarp covering this rather than buying something specifically for a cover.
Okay, so as you just saw, that's our setup, and I mean, we're pretty new to all of this, and that's just part of sharing our journey with you guys. We would love to hear how you guys do things, or if there's anything that we did that you're like, no, don't do that. Leave it in the comments respectfully, and if you have any questions or anything like that, just throw them down in there. I mean,
we do a lot of research and stuff before we try anything ourselves, but
we can do as much research as we want, and
You learn so much more
Yeah.
from life experiences, so we always are open to hearing from others.
I agree.
Oh, I want no.
And very gentle, so gentle, so gentle. You dip its little beak in the water, and then you set it right here.
So, can we count it? Okay.
2.
Can I get in? Can I get in?
We'll do 5 at a time each.
If you're wondering why we have lids in here to hold their food, it is because the feeders that we talked about hadn't come in the mail yet, but we did end up getting them and they worked out really well, so the link to them is in our description and you'll see them in future videos. This brooder setup worked out really great for the turkeys and the chickens, and we were successfully able to raise these guys, put them out on pasture, and butcher them. If you want to see the butchering video, I will leave the link below in the description.
Just the beak. See, you grab them like this. Like this. 1. 6.
7.
7.
Don't drop them.
8. 9.
You make it 25.
24. 25.
So you want to make sure you dip the chicken's beak in the water to you're just really showing them where the water is, so that they've been, I think, for 32 hours. I think they were traveling, so they haven't had hardly any water since. You want to make sure they're good and hydrated right from the start.
Hey, Daddy.
6. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Dad, can I hold one?
Careful there, more.
Don't drop it. Don't tap it. Hold on to it.
Hold on to it.
Don't.
8.
No. Oh, it's so soft and sweet. Yeah.
9.
Oh,
Sure,
they're trying
do you
to
see him?
communicate. Look, go down. He's cute, like
As always, thank you so much for being here, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Your support means a lot.